Ambassador Sarah Chen adjusted her diplomatic insignia as the shuttle descended toward the Zephyrian command vessel. Through the viewport, she could see the imposing alien dreadnought, a crystalline monstrosity that stretched 5 kilometers from bow to stern, its bioluminescent hull pulsing with threatening patterns. "Still time to reconsider, Ambassador," Captain Rodriguez's voice crackled through the comm. "The Terran Defense Fleet is holding position just outside their sensor range. One word from you and we glass this entire sector." Sarah smiled grimly. "That's exactly why they chose me, Captain. The Zephyrians demanded a prisoner to answer for humanity's crimes. Earth decided to send them something far more dangerous, a diplomat with the full backing of our military might." The shuttle's docking clamps engaged with a metallic thud. Sarah straightened her uniform, ensuring the small recording device on her collar was active. Whatever happened next would be transmitted directly to Earth Command, and simultaneously, to every ship in the hidden fleet. The airlock hissed open, revealing 3 towering Zephyrians. Their chitinous exoskeletons gleamed under the harsh lighting, and their compound eyes tracked her movement with predatory precision. The lead alien, distinguished by golden markings across its carapace, stepped forward. "I am Hive Commander, Zakth. You are the human tribute." "I am Ambassador Sarah Chen, official representative of the Terran Federation," she replied, her voice steady despite the aliens looming over her. "And I'm here to discuss your rather presumptuous demands." The aliens exchanged clicking sounds, their equivalent of surprised murmurs. Zakth's mandibles clacked in what Sarah's briefings had identified as irritation. "You misunderstand your situation, human. 3 of our colonies have been destroyed. Your species' expansion has pushed into sacred Zephyrian space. The collective demands blood." Sarah activated her diplomatic tablet, projecting a holographic star map between them. "Let me correct your understanding, Hive Commander. These were contested systems, clearly within the neutral zone established by the Galactic Accords. Your colonies were military outposts, not civilian settlements." "The Accords are meaningless." Zakth's voice rose to a harsh screech. "Humans are a young race. You have existed for mere millennia, while the Zephyrian collective has ruled these stars for eons. You will submit to our authority or be exterminated." "That's where you've made your first mistake," Sarah said, her tone remaining diplomatically neutral. "You've confused humanity's age with our capabilities. We may be young, but we learn quickly." She gestured to her tablet, and the hologram shifted to show ship schematics. "Take our vessels, for instance. While you've been content with your bioorganic technology for centuries, we've been innovating. Our newest dreadnoughts can outgun your flagships 3 to 1. Zakth leaned closer, his breathing apparatus wheezing. "Impossible. Our intelligence indicates human vessels are primitive, relying on crude chemical propulsion and kinetic weapons." "Your intelligence is outdated by about 50 years, Sarah replied with a slight smile. "We've made some improvements since then. Quantum drive systems, plasma cannons, adaptive shielding, the works." The Zephyrian's compound eyes narrowed. "You speak boldly for a prisoner. Again, you misunderstand. I'm not your prisoner. I'm your final warning." Sarah tapped her tablet once more. The viewports along the command vessel's walls suddenly blazed with light as dozens of human warships decloaked around them. Sleek, angular craft bristling with weapon arrays emerged from stealth fields like predators revealing themselves to cornered prey. The bridge erupted in alarmed chittering as Zephyrian crew members scrambled to their stations. Warning lights bathed the chamber in red as their sensors registered the overwhelming firepower now surrounding their fleet. "Impossible!" Zakth snarled. "Our long-range sensors detected no approaching vessels." "Stealth technology," Sarah explained calmly. "Another one of our recent innovations. The TDF Retribution alone carries enough antimatter warheads to crack a moon. There are 37 ships just like her in my escort fleet." Commander Zakth's posture shifted noticeably. The aggressive stance gave way to something more defensive. "What do you want, human?" "What I've wanted from the beginning, a civilized negotiation between equals," Sarah replied. "Earth is willing to establish formal diplomatic relations with the Zephyrian collective. We can discuss territorial boundaries, trade agreements, even technology exchanges. And if we refuse? Sarah's expression hardened. Then you'll discover why humanity survived ice ages, world wars, and everything else this universe has thrown at us. We don't back down from bullies, Hive Commander. We eliminate them. The bridge fell silent except for the humming of alien machinery. Sarah could see the calculations running behind Zakth's compound eyes. The tactical assessment of a military leader realizing his force was hopelessly outmatched. You would destroy our entire fleet? He asked quietly. Only if you force our hand, Sarah replied. But I'd much rather welcome the Zephyrian Collective as our newest ally. Your biotechnology combined with our innovations could benefit both our species immensely. Zakth straightened slowly, his golden markings shifting to a different pattern. One, Sarah's briefings had identified as grudging respect. The collective will need time to consider your proposal. Of course, Sarah nodded diplomatically. But I should mention, my fleet has orders to open fire if I don't report back within 6 hours. I trust that won't be necessary? The Hive Commander's mandibles clicked in what might have been amusement. You humans are indeed different from what we expected. Perhaps coexistence is possible. Sarah smiled genuinely for the first time since boarding the alien vessel. Hive Commander, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. As negotiations began in earnest, the hidden human fleet maintained their positions, a silent reminder that Earth had learned long ago that peace was best achieved through strength. The galaxy was about to discover that humanity didn't just explore the stars, they conquered them, one diplomatic victory at a time.